With Hashem's loving grace, welcome to Parsha Bros with your host, Laser Brody. This week's Torah portion is Vayishlach, and we see one of the most dramatic scenes in the entire Torah. It's a showdown between Esau and Jacob, where after years of contention and hatred that Esau harbored in his heart for his brother Jacob, they finally meet. Jacob doesn't know what to expect. He prepares himself for three things: to appease Esau with a big gift, and he prays to Hashem, and he's ready for war. So it's appeasement, prayer, and war. These are the three ways he prepares himself. But Baruch Hashem, fortunately, Hashem turns Esau's heart around momentarily, and it's a tremendous divine salvation. But when they meet, Esau asks Jacob, he sees what he has. He says, who are all these women and the children? He sees Jacob's wives, he sees all the children, but he asks about the women and the children. Jacob answers him only about the children. He says, these are the children that Hashem granted me. So we see something very basic in the difference between Esau and Yaakov that even goes today to modern society, the difference between modern society's concepts and the concept of traditional Torah Judaism. It's very different. People think that Judaism is chauvinistic, but exact opposite. Exact opposite. There's no such thing in Judaism as sex symbols and the Me Too movement and things like that. But whereas in the entire society, entire industry of sexuality and movies and things like that, and making women, this we see in Esau. First thing Esau does, he looks at the women. He doesn't look at his brother, looks at the children, looks at the women. And he says, this is what's important. He says, I didn't realize that this is in your life too, because Esau agreed to get this world and Jacob would get the world to come. But he sees Jacob is enjoying the world to come as far as Esau sees that he's enjoying women. No, Jacob says, that's not the person. It's not, I'm enjoying women. It says, I need women in my life to bring a next generation. These are the children Hashem gave us, because our whole purpose in life and our whole purpose in marriage is to raise a family, make a next generation. We can pass on the Torah from one generation to the other, and then the next generation should be stronger than us. This is our dream. And where Esau, no, Esau only cares about this generation, and he cares about his enjoyment, his physical enjoyment. That's look at the women. For Esau, a woman is a sex object. For no, Yaakov, a woman is a partner in raising a family. And we have in Torah Judaism, women not only equal status, but they have even more privileges and higher status than men. Don't want to go into it. There's a lot of religious law. For example, the ketubah, the man commits to the woman. The woman doesn't have to commit to the man, and the man has obligations to the woman. The woman, she doesn't have to have obligations to the man. She just, her only obligation is to help in raising a family. But we see that the man is obligated to respect the woman, to honor the woman. It's in the ketubah, ve'eflach, ve'okil, ve'falnes. Man has to respect a woman. Give her. Where in secular society does a man commit to a woman that he's going to respect her? I mean, the whole concept of love is infatuation, it's physical lust. Whereas in halacha, in the Torah, the concept of love is mutual respect, mutual commitment. Where together we have to serve Hashem, to raise a family, to go in the way of Hashem. This is the basic difference between Esau and Jacob. Between Esau, he's talking about his own physical enjoyment, his own, this is heaven forbid, what he knows as sex. With us, it's not like that. With us, it's not like that. It's a mitzvah getting married. It's a mitzvah raising children. It's a mitzvah. It's not a game. It's not an enjoyment. It's not playing baseball. It's not dancing in a discotheque. This is the basic difference in approach between Esau, which is an approach of this world, the physical world, and Jacob, which is an approach of holiness and the next world and gratification to the soul. Hashem should help. Have a wonderful Shabbat, and we look forward to seeing you next week again on Parsha Pearls. God bless.